Hello, everyone. What an exciting morning it's been so far. I'm super inspired by everyone who's spoken and thrilled to be up here. I help machines learn how to learn. And have you ever thought how you actually learn things, how you memorize things, how you go through school? I'm seeing some nods. So what I want to talk to you today is how I got here. And I really like this quote about finding something that works for you. It's, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. So let's just think about this for a second. STEM seems crazy. Not everyone wants to be in a tin can in space and be an astronaut or be a doctor and cut people up. But there are so many other ways to get involved, cut people up to heal them, or to find out, what happened. So many ways to get involved, and I never thought that I would be doing what I'm doing, which is working with artificial intelligence to help people with brain and mental health disorders live healthier and more independently. So when people think about AI, really what it is helping machines and robots learn new things and have memories, or be able to remember things, be able to tell a difference between a cat and a human and a car through images. And we have to teach these machines based on a whole bunch of data. A lot of people think that artificial intelligence, there we go, is like this, like a cyborg. It has to be an actual physical robot, but really it's a lot of code that goes on in the background that looks like this. This might be a little overwhelming. Usually it's a lot better structured than, just a massive amount of data. But the purpose is to be able, in my work, is to be able to tell what is anxiety and what isn't. Has anyone here ever been stressed or have anxiety at school? And for me, when I get stressed, I have trouble knowing how to manage it. And I realized, or I found some research that showed you can actually look at the body's response to stress and be able to tell that you're getting stressed before you consciously notice it. And that's what we use artificial intelligence for right now. But I never actually wanted to be here. I played a lot of sports growing up. I played soccer. People here play soccer. I played soccer, I swam, I played water polo, I kickboxed. And I really wanted to do something in sports. And this is a picture of us. This is what phone cameras used to look like. This is why it's such bad quality. I also took it off of Facebook. That's me right there. And when I was in high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Has anyone here felt that this morning was exciting, but also a little overwhelming? Yeah, a little. Not knowing exactly what you want to do, you don't know what you want to study when you're in university or what your true passion is right now. Is anyone in that place? That was me. And in high school, we took those career exploration surveys. Have you taken those yet? Are you old enough? Yeah? When you put in, you answer all these questions and they tell you, you should be a social worker or a kindergarten teacher. I think I also got janitor as one of my top choices in my career exploration profile, which I was super psyched about. But when I realized that I really liked math, and my mom suggested that I try engineering. I wanted to be a teacher. She said, just try engineering. My older sister was an engineer. And I just kept myself open. I didn't have a lot of big goals. I didn't have a lot of passions besides finding a way to help people and doing things that make a difference. And when I was in university, I joined a robotic soccer team. So we build robots that play soccer by themselves. And so we had to build the mechanical system, we had to build the electrical system, we had to build the artificial intelligence coach to tell the robots where to go on the field. Now, for those of you who play soccer, do you remember those magnet boards that tell you, what the play is to move around, or maybe basketball? Or the whiteboards on the field and it's pouring rain and you're drawing the X's and O's, like here's all the offense and here are all the defense, you need to go around and move that. Have you done that? We had to do that to tell a machine to tell robots how to move around the field to play soccer, which is pretty difficult when you think about it. And we had to break it down into skills like passing and moving and shooting, tactics like offense and defense, and then plays of how they actually move around and learn from the other robots. And all of this is to say that now I've applied this same idea of artificial intelligence, an artificial intelligence coach, to learning how people feel and behave so we can better support them in the real world. And so at my company, Awake Labs, we are using, this is an example of a corner kick in robotic soccer. Really exciting, right? It's just a bunch of tin cans on the field. There's a little golf ball there, and that's how they move around. But what we do at Awake Labs is we look at words and text, and we try and understand what the words and the sentences mean in order to help understand what's going on a day-to-day basis and how someone is feeling and how their feeling affects how they're behaving, and so we can help support them through day-to-day. And we're also learning, again, from the body's response to stress and anxiety by looking at their heart rate and the amount that they sweat and how they move their hands to be able to tell when they're getting anxious so we can intervene or we can tell someone to help better support them in the real life. And with all of this, the goal is to build an AI that can understand how you're feeling and be emotionally aware. So either through an interface on your phone or just to help people live more independently as they go through life. So all I want to say, or to sum up, I want you to know that keep your options open, stay curious, and stay interested in what you're learning. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You don't have to know where you're going to be, because I never thought I was going to be here. You can, just take all the opportunities you have, and you'll continue to find something that you're interested in. So thank you.